Rodrygo Goes, the Santos Youth Academy product that has made a name for himself in the Brazilian league, earning a big money move to Real Madrid to become one of the Galacticos. He will be officially making the switch sometime in June. The 18-year-old is yet another exciting talent to come out of Brazil, especially Santos, and will be looking to have a similar impact on the side, just like Vinicius Junior has had this season in the Spanish capital. So considering you guys loved the Karamoko Dembele video, and we have a comment down below suggesting it as well, shout out to him, and there is another young Brazilian wonder kid on the horizons making the big move to Europe. Here we are putting Rodrygo Goes in FIFA 19 into Real Madrid for a career mode to see how he grows, develops and performs throughout the course of a few seasons. Let's take a look, shall we? And if you guys go on to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like down below. It helps the video out so much. Subscribe down below, hit that big red button if you want some more FIFA career mode content on the channel. Hit that big notification bell so you never miss out on an upload. Comment down below on what wonder kid we should put in FIFA 19 or even FIFA 20 next, because Rodrygo Goes will definitely be added into FIFA 20. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. So here we have created Rodrygo Goes in FIFA 19. His full real name is Rodrygo Silva de Goes. There's not enough characters to have a space in between, so that is how we're gonna have to do it. Rodrygo Silva de Goes, also known as Rodrygo. His kit name is going to be Rodrygo with the number 11. Of course, he's Brazilian, playing for Real Madrid, and he is a left winger slash midfielder. We had to make him a left midfielder because that's the only position you can't make a winger in the creation center. I know it's broken, but he's going to be a left midfielder, the number 11. Of course, he's right foot, and this time he's born in 2001. January 9th is his birthday, so that is potentially when we might be seeing him added into FIFA 20. He might be added straight away into FIFA 20 career mode, which will be very interesting to see. Brazilian Rodrygo has a big future ahead of him, definitely. His height is 5'8". We've guessed his weight because I couldn't find it anywhere, but I don't assume he'd be too heavy. 5'8", a decent size for a little quick winger, and we've got him wearing some Nike boots, just like most Brazilians do wear Nikes. But we move on to his stats in the attacking area. We haven't got much to go off, so we're just gonna guesstimate here. We're not gonna put him way too high, we're not gonna put him way too low. We'll just have somewhere in the middle. We got 56 crossing, 62 finishing, 48 heading accuracy. I don't think he'll be too great at headers. Don't think that's the main part of his game. 61 short passing, 58 volleys, and we've given him a 3-star weak foot. Defending is pretty low. Obviously, he's not a defender, so he won't have good defending stats, but skill is where he'll have his main stats. 71 dribbling, 66 curve, 60 free kick accuracy, 62 long pass, and 73 ball control. So ball control and dribbling are his main strengths. Obviously, he's Brazilian, he's a winger. He's going to be having some great flair, some great skills in the attacking play as we move on to 64 shot power, 54 jumping, 52 stamina, which is expected on a young wonder kid. Obviously, they don't have much stamina, so we move on to strength 42. Yet again, he's pretty small, he's pretty skinny. He won't be having that much strength. Needs to hit the gym in the upcoming seasons in Madrid. 62 long shots in there as well, so decent stats there. The movement, where things get a bit exciting. 72 acceleration, 73 sprint speed, 71 agility, 62 reactions, and 61 balance. So this is probably his strongest area of movement. Of course, a pacey little Brazilian. He's got it all. As we move on to the mentality side, obviously aggression and interceptions not too high, but attack and positioning at a 73, vision at 62, and penalties at a 52. And obviously we don't need to worry about the goalkeeping stats because he won't be playing goalkeeper, and those are the stats for Rodrygo Goes, the new man for Real Madrid. Guys, what do you think his overall should be? What do you think his main stats should be? Let me know down below. How will he do in his first season at Real Madrid? Leave your opinions on Rodrygo Goes down in the comment section. And now we're gonna put him into Real Madrid for some career mode action. Alright, so here he is in the squad hub in career mode, Rodrygo Goes. He's 18 in real life, but 17 in FIFA because we're starting at the start of the season. He will eventually turn 18, but he has potential to be special, which is the tag we want to see on his status. 66 overall. He can definitely reach the 90s. We'll see how many seasons it takes. We'll sim a few seasons, see how he performs. Hopefully he starts to creep his way into the first team. Now, I don't think he'll get that much game time this season, but let's see how he does anyway. Season number 1 about to commence. He's got 4-star skill moves in there, medium work rates. Those are his stats in career mode. He's worth 1.4 million right now. Can't wait to see all these stats grow. Let's see how he does in this growth test. So Rodrygo's debut season here in La Liga and for Real Madrid comes to a close. He is now turned 18, still has the potential to be special. And would you take a look at that growth? A +7 to his overall. Amazing statistical growth there for the young Brazilian. But we move on towards his stats this season. In terms of performance-wise, obviously, he didn't get too much game time. He ended up getting 11 appearances in 1 goal. So he's gotten his debut Real Madrid goal. Still hasn't gotten an assist yet, but we have many seasons to go. So we'll see how he does in terms of his performance. But in terms of his stats, we've gotten a lot of improvements here in his mental and physical. Sprint speed, agility, acceleration going up, attack positioning, which is what you need. Stamina also improving a bit there. And as you can see, ball control, crossing, big improvements. Finishing +17, crossing +13, ball control +12, technicals all going up, which is quite common to see. But that is absolute exponential growth there for the young Brazilian. And now he's got dark green stat and 85 rated ball control. That is insane for him. He's now worth £8 million, a plus 471% on last season. So Rodrygo Goes definitely proving his worth here at Real Madrid, and hopefully he can get some more game time in season number 2. So at the end of season number 2, Rodrygo Goes moves up 5 overalls, a big +5, 2 less than last season, but it's still great growth to see on the 19-year-old Brazilian now. He still has potential to be special. 78 overall, and he made 14 appearances this season, 6 goals for him, so a big improvement upon season number 1. And he continues to get better performance-wise and stats-wise as we move on to what increased specifically in his stats. All his physicals went up, a few in his mental, attack positioning and reactions. We move on to the technicals, and for the second season in a row, every single technical stat has been increased. Not as much as last season, but we still get some big increases in short passing, finishing and ball control, all going up really well there. Crossing a +11, which is the big one, which is handy for a wide player like Rodrygo to swing those balls in. Still has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium work rates, and his value has gone up 168% upon last season, £21.5 million. And Rodrygo Goes growing into this Real Madrid side, growing in Madrid. Hopefully he can get better every season. Season number 3 is going to be a big one. Let's see what happens. So it's the end of the 3rd season, and things are shaping up quite well for our boy Rodrygo Goes. Now hit 20s, broken the 80s with a +4, makes himself 82 overall, still having potential to be special on the game, meaning he can hopefully crack the 90s in the next few seasons. He's very happy at the club. He's got some good form, so let's see how he performed throughout the season. He got a record 14 appearances, 5 goals, 1 less than last season, but still improving exponentially for Rodrygo Goes with a 7.2 average match rating. Very decent for the 20-year-old as we continue on to see his stats still with the physicals and mentals improving, agility, acceleration, sprint speed and stamina, which is good to see. Stamina, a very important stat in career mode. Attack positioning also going up, reactions, visions with the technicals, every single technical besides stand tackle, which he doesn't really need in his game, to be honest. He gets a massive +11 in long passing, +8 in short passing, a +4 to ball control, which makes it a 97, crossing at an 84 as well. He's looking very class in the technical stats there. He's gone up 100%, exactly 100%. Very satisfying number to look at. Up to a £43 million valuation. And that is his main summary right now. 97 ball control, 93 finishing, 2 stats in the 90s. It'll be interesting to see if some other stats can get into the 90s, how far he can get into his 80s, and what potential he'll have in the next few seasons. Season number 4, let's get this bread. So it's back-to-back +4 overall boosts for Rodrygo Goes at Real Madrid. He's now +4 to an 86 overall. He's still got the potential to be special. He's very happy at Real Madrid. He's found himself a home here in season number 4, 21 years of age. He's in some good form, and you could definitely see this season he has made his way into the starting 11, or definitely in and around there, as he's played the most he has so far. 26 appearances, 13 goals and 3 assists. So a goal every other game for Rodrygo Goes. A very decent output, a very decent attacking output from the Brazilian, and it's what you want to see from the young wonder kid, still only 21. We're going to take a look into his stats here. He got a few physical boosts in terms of sprint speed, acceleration, stamina, also getting a big +3 there, which is very important, and the technicals pretty much all going up. His first 99 stats, finishing at a 99, and also ball control with a +2, sitting at a 99. So 299 stats for Rodrygo Goes. +5 short pass is another big one that heads that one up to 90. Dribbling is in the 90s, crossing in the 90s. He is looking like a very, very juicy player to use. Can't wait to go out and play a game with him. Hopefully win some silverware. But Rodrygo Goes +73% valuation increase from last season. He's now worth £74.5 million. It'll be interesting to see when he cracks the £100 million valuation. But season number 4 is the start of big things. It's looking very, very promising for Rodrygo. Hopefully in season number 5 he can establish himself as a Madridista. So in season number 5, it's a bit disappointing from the young Brazilian. 22 now. Rodrygo has only gone up +2 up to an 88. He's still very happy. He's still in good form, and he doesn't have the potential to be special trait anymore in season number 5. It's just been at the club since 2019. I don't know what that has to do with his potential, but hopefully he can still hit that 90. He played a bit less games than last year. 20 games in there, 7 goals, and finally some assists in there with 4. So a decent little output from the Brazilian. Then we go down to his stats. We're going to look at his sprint speed up to an 89, acceleration, agility, and attack, all in the dark green. Stamina with a big +5, which is what you want to see. We move on to the technicals. Short pass, long pass, dribbling, all in the 90s. Now he's got a lot of dark green stats on him, which is very, very interesting. Free kick accuracy's gone up as well. And we move on to his valuation. Still under 100 million, £89 million valuation, a +19% growth on the young Brazilian. But that is not where the fun stops this season, because we have an interesting end to the season. We have a Copa de España, Copa del Rey final up against Barcelona, and El Clasico for the Spanish Cup, the Champions League. Guess what? It's against Barcelona again. It's another El Clasico, this time for the biggest trophy in club football. Rodrygo has gotten himself into 2 cup finals. Absolute insanity in season number 5. So this is how Rodrygo's side will be lining up. Vinicius Junior, his young Brazilian compatriot, on the right. Casemiro, yet another Brazilian, in the middle of the park. And Rodrygo, the captain, on the left. We're going to simulate this Copa del Rey final, but we'll be playing the Champions League final in the next week here in this career mode. But Rodrygo has to lift up the Spanish Cup first. Will he do it? We're going to skip it, and we end up winning 4-3 on penalties after it was 2-2. Rodrygo's Brazilian compatriots, Junior and Casemiro, both got the goals. Casemiro in the 88th minute to send it into extra time, and 4-3 on penalties. Rodrygo, as the captain, lifts up the Spanish Cup. What a result there. Now we move on to the Champions League. Alright, so this is Rodrygo's first European final. He'll be leading the Los Blancos out for this one in an El Clasico at the Stadio Olimpico. Big things here for the Brazilian. The young 22-year-old will be captaining Real Madrid. There you can see him in game. He is ready. Hopefully he can lift up the trophy by the end of it. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Can the wonder kid prove himself? We're going to have to find out. Alright, Barcelona, they're going to kick us off. Oh, Dembele's made his way into the box. It's going to be Tolisso. They're going to tiki-taka their way around us. And Lenglet, of all players, have gotten the opener for Barcelona. The French defender has slotted a pass in the near post. And Rodrygo, he's got a lot of work to do now. That's the second. And Barcelona get their second goal right before half-time. Rodrygo and the Brazilian boys are in a bit of trouble here in the final. Got a lot of work to do in the second half, but that is just poor defending from Real Madrid. Oh, big ball in to Vinicius Junior. Surely he's got the pace to beat the defender here. We're going to take it past him. Can he find Rodrygo at the back post? The Brazilian gets a header. Of all goals I'd expect him to score, a header was not one of them. The little Brazilian does it here in the Stadio Olimpico. Does a little Brazilian dance, showing off his South American flair. What is going on, Rodrygo? Stick to your day job of football, not dancing. But the captain halves the deficit here in the 51st minute. And it's the 2 young wonder kid Brazilians linking up here. A brilliant cross in. And he had to use all his neck muscles there, Rodrygo, in order to get that one past ter Stegen and for Real Madrid to open their account. And just like that, Barcelona just undo everything we just did. Tolisso scores from the corner. Absolute shock in defending. Get another here, the third. And I don't know if Rodrygo and the boys can come back from this one. Mayoral, put the ball over to Rodrygo. Come on, son. This is your time to shine. 1-on-1, come on. Oh, brilliantly defended from Umtiti, and the captain couldn't get past the chasing Barcelona pack. There was about 4 people chasing him. Mayoral Mayoral spots Tielemans and we're back in it. We got 10 minutes to get another one. Tielemans, pick up that ball. We are going to try and get the equaliser here. Just when I thought all hope was lost, Vinicius Junior behind that one again. Rodrygo not taking much part, but it's a goal back for Real. Come on. Oh, that is a bit of open space for Rodrygo. Can he do it here? Back inside. Theo Hernandez. Back to Vinicius Junior. The Brazilian to Stegen with a brilliant save. And Rodrygo get another header. This will be interesting. He can't get to the first ball, but he's going to head back. He's going to head back to Casemiro. Oh, Casemiro with the equaliser on the 89th. Another fellow Brazilian in the side. Vinicius Junior first. Now Casemiro, Rodrygo. They've all had parts in very big goals for us here in the final, and we've sent it to extra time. And what a hit from Rodrygo. He saw it pop up perfectly for him. He said why not. He had a go and he's curled that one into the top left hand corner. Alright, we're into extra time. Rodrygo, it's do or die, mate. It's gonna go to penalties. Of course, it's one of my videos. It always goes to penalties somehow. Alright, first up it's Kessie. This is too stressful. Soler, bottom corner, mate. You missed it. Courtois with the big save. Neves. Smash this one, mate. Smash it. Malcolm. Where's he going? Where's he going? Big boy Malk. Vinicius Junior. Come on, son. Smash this one in. He does so. Tolisso. Where's he going, the Frenchman? Oh, he guessed correctly. Courtois with a big boy save. Casemiro. Where's he going to put this one? Let's just put it to the right. Oh, it's down the middle. Sneaky stuff from Casemiro. Now, it all comes down to this Ruiz. If Courtois can save this one, the Spaniard will have lost himself. Oh, he's missed it anyway. Rodrygo didn't get the chance to take a penalty, but he's won it with his side, the captain. He will be lifting up the trophy, and what an achievement for Rodrygo and his young Brazilian compatriots as well. He forgot to record the celebrations, but they ended up winning 3-2. Rodrygo leading his side out, getting a goal in the final as well. We're going to be doing one more season to season number 6 to see if he can hit that 90 overall. So finally, at the end of season number 6, Rodrygo hit that elusive 90 overall. He cracked it at 23 years of age, got yet another +2, and has increased his status to one of the world's best. So Rodrygo Goes looking to have a successful 6 years here in Madrid. He's very happy in the Spanish capital. He's a crucial first team player at Real Madrid, 23 years of age. Along with him and Vinicius Junior, these two could be unstoppable in Madrid colours. As we move on to his stats this season, he played 28 games, scored 7 goals. So that's the most he's ever played in a season. His attacking output not looking too good, but I assume he has more of an impact on the match as a whole in terms of pulling defenders away, creating more space for his teammates. Stuff that you don't see in the stats more when you're on the pitch looking, watching football at Real Madrid in La Liga and the Champions League there. As we've made him the captain of Madrid, we're going to take a look at his final stats as he's hit 90 overall. Gets a +2 to sprint speed, acceleration, attack positioning going up, stamina now at a 76, which is good. Got a +5 in there, and his technicals are looking pretty good as well. 95 short passing, 99 long pass, 96 crossing, 96 dribbling, and 75 free kick accuracy, which is very, very decent to see. We're going to see if he hit 100 million valuation, and there you can see 104.5 million pounds he's worth, +17% on season number 4. So could this be something we'll be seeing in real life? We'd have to wait and see, but 6 years in, and he is showing why Real Madrid have gone out and bought him. And to top it off, he's led Madrid to back-to-back Champions Leagues. He's won yet another European Cup, 1-0 against PSG in the final. Guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did go ahead and enjoy, make sure to leave a big fat like on the video. Subscribe down below for some more FIFA 19 career mode content on the channel. Follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Comment down below what player simulation growth test should I do next. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. What do you think the future holds for Rodrygo Goes? And I'll see you in the very next video.